Hi, I'm Diane McGarry with Dracut Arts. I'm excited to show you our first preliminary competition for the International Children's Exhibition of Fine Arts. The main purpose of the composition is to provide the opportunity for greater Dracut area children to participate in this international competition for expressing visually their desire for living in the world without wars, to contribute to the development of children's creativity in artistic work, and to foster international cooperation. The artwork we'll be showing you shortly is the winning artwork. It will be entered in the competition and sent to the Czech Republic for their worldwide competition after appearing both in this art show and in the Dracut Access TV Art Gallery. This wonderful graphics printmaking piece entitled Locked Heart was created by 15-year-old Michaela Zook of Dracut. Here to talk with me and co-host Tom McGarry about the contest and this first place winner is Judge Judy Kosowski. Hi, Judy.
Hi, Diane, and hi, Tom. It's nice
Hi.
to be here with you today. I'm very excited to take a look at this piece, Lock Heart by Michaela. And there it is. There it is. Isn't this fantastic? And congratulations to Michaela on her win for this competition.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it
Wonderful.
fantastic? It's just incredible. This falls into a mixed media piece. It's a graphic design. And when we take a look at this, it's just it's just something. As you know, I teach high school art here at Trinity High School in Manchester, New Hampshire. My students would just be all over this. It's so modern, so contemporary, and speaks to them on an emotional level. It speaks to them, just hits them right at home. You can see so many elements of contemporary art here. You can see some evidence of some tattoo work here. When you take a look at the filigree that works right around the outer edges of the heart, right around, there you go, right around that gold. It's hard. This is a hard edge piece, but yet it's so soft, and the gold makes it so precious. So that color choice, the color choices that Michaela makes here are just brilliant. The shading that she uses to give it depth, the gold juxtaposed against the red of that heart, where it makes it look so human, and having the veins come up, the blood vessels coming up around, the real part of the heart there, the chains that are going up around it, holding that in place against the gears, right behind all of that is just so automaton to me, brings me back to just all kinds of films that talk about robots, and the theme being robotics and artificial intelligence. And then who thinks of putting those little the vein and the artery that kind of move against the side there, that red and blue, and then all of those little it looks to me like almost synapses, like little nerves coming off of the back against that black and white background. It's just a really striking piece, really, really striking piece. So it just really is quite something. So Tom, what do you think of this? What's your take on this being, I'm coming at it from an art background. What are you thinking about?
So I have more of an engineering background, and I start with the technical details. So of course, I noticed the network in the background, and at first it seemed to be maybe barbed wire, and then maybe plastic netting. It took me a while to get to human nerves. And I did, of course, notice the gears, and immediately noticed that one is on the outer side, one is bigger, one is smaller. And if you look more carefully, of course, you notice the gears inside. And as you've mentioned, there's gold with filigree. To me, it was more like an old-fashioned pocket watch. But of course, everybody's going to get something a little different out of this. And I did notice, there's chains, but the chains don't go all the way around the heart. So given the title, Locked Heart, is something locked in or is something locked out?
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that.
That's
So
it.
doesn't this make you kind of wonder just what else this girl has in mind? What else Michaela has in mind? I'd like to see more of her work based on this. It just really makes me curious as to what else she's got going on here, because it's just a beautiful, beautiful piece.
Yes,
Really,
it is.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
wonderful. So maybe she will submit a piece next year when the theme is museums. Wouldn't that be fantastic?
That's really interesting. It's such a wide open topic that makes you wonder, would you create something that has to do with the architecture of a museum, with the collections of it? You know,
Right.
everybody likes to collect things, kind of gather things together, and, you know, a museum of what? A
Right.
museum of what would
People
you?
could create their own museums, right? And say, bring
Wow.
that in.
Mhm.
It's
That is
such, it's
very.
great when these broad topics, then you can take them and run and do so much with them.
Mm, mm,
So that's for next year for our
Mhm.
second preliminary competition. And in February, we're doing cards of appreciation and love. That starts after the holidays. We'll be collecting cards and posters no bigger than 8.5 by 11 to send to healthcare professionals and hospice patients at greater Dracut area hospitals and hospices. These should be mailed to Dracut Arts, 55 Emerald Drive in Dracut by February 1st, so that they can be delivered over Valentine's week. We're a small nonprofit, so thank you all for participating. We would like to take a moment right now to thank our donors for their much needed and much appreciated support. Phil and Phil Tebow Architect, Bill and Lori Nabozny, Blue Shutter Web Design, the Massachusetts Cultural Council grants administered by Bill Wilka Arts Council and the Dracut Cultural Council, Diane Song, and Anonymous. We are so appreciative of our very many donors, because without donors and without an audience, we wouldn't exist. Thank you for making these programs possible, and we look forward to having you see the rest of our programs today. Thank you so much, Judy. This has been great.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
thank
Thank
you.
you.